So what we decided to do is come up with a new branding campaign, because we're very proud of everything we've talked about. Each quarter I update the board, and I just did that again with the third quarter results of our district goals and what we've achieved so far. And when I share that out publicly as well, but then you don't know where it all goes. So what we decided to do is put that all together, talk about what we've accomplished this year, and then come up with our 3 to 5 year plan moving forward. We decided to come up with the catchy name of iMontville, and you're going to see the theme run throughout. So today's the new launch, the inaugural launch of all this, iMontville, and you'll be familiar with a lot of these things that we've talked about already. But again, it's putting it all together, putting it into this one format. So again, 3 to 5 plan that accelerates the district in all disciplines through all the different departments. So on the left-hand side, you're going to see all the different I words that we're incorporating into everything that we're doing. So for academics, we're doing inquiry-based learning, interdisciplinary learning, igniting the interest in the students, informational, instructional. But the elementary curriculum that we just talked about, the amplified curriculum that we put in, that was very successful this year. We're going to continue to do that next year and the years to go. Another system we're just going to be moving into is a lot of the teachers were excited about Google Classroom. So we're going to be using that as a platform for them to be able to enter their grades and communicate with the students with different assignments and post things. And we found this is going to be a much better way for us to move using the Google Classroom. Ms. Woodring is working with special education and some of the principals with this pilot action-based learning program for kindergarten through 2nd grade. So we're going to experiment with a couple of different classrooms. And this is going to be a little bit more of flexible and action-packed type of learning for students that, some of the students that might not be able to sit still or they're a little bit more energetic, but we're going to try and get different types of furniture in there that will allow them to, release some of that energy while they're still learning, make things a little more comfortable, a totally different environment as opposed to just sitting in the traditional hardback chairs and staring straight forward. So we're going to experiment with that. We have a couple of teachers that have said they want to sign on. We think this is going to be very successful moving forward, and we'll be reporting back to you next year on that. Moving forward, we're also going to be looking at the new science program, evaluating that, as well as the new social studies program. For the middle school curriculum, trying to get interdisciplinary again, impactful, instructional, we're going to evaluate a schedule. We've been looking at that the past year or two. Can we come up with a better way to run the whole school system with a different schedule, times, and block periods? We're going to expand the writing and research classes for 6 through 8. So right now, our English classes at the middle school level are back to back. They're tied together with the same teacher. We're going to split that, and we're going to have different teachers for reading, for writing, and for research, and try to have a stronger program that way for the students. So they're going to have a more enriching program that way. We're going to adopt the Google Classroom, as I just said, at the middle school as well, investigating more ways to use AI into our academic program, and then looking into the middle school identity in the years to come. At the high school, same thing with Google Classroom. This year we offered sign language. That will continue next year. We're looking into that. And kids are signing up for that right now, so we're excited about that. We had a number of parents, when we were talking about Mandarin back in December, they said, can you offer some more classes? We've offered them to the students. We're going to see if those programs will continue to grow. We're looking to grow advanced studies in Spanish, Italian, and French as well. I told you about the FDU dual enrollment opportunities. We're going to try and continue to grow those programs. Again, AI in the academic program and increased participation with the Sealed by Literacy test. For the special ed programs, we're going to continue to expand the ERI and LLD programs. These are the ones I just talked about a little bit. Improve structured integrated programs for all these students with the special ed program. Include action-based learning programs, as I just talked about a little bit. Accelerating the different requirements for the gifted and talented students. And that multilingual program during the summer with more family support that's going to be offered this summer. For the arts and athletics, again, trying to be inspiring, interactive, instructional, intentional. We have increasing staff to address the rising participation in the arts. We've had a number of kids sign up, more and more at the middle school and high school level. encouraging innovation for program growth, continuing with all the different arts programs. So just for an example, 2 years ago, we put in the STEM program at the high school. It's been great. Students have been signing up for that. And we've had 2 teachers now for the STEM and the woodshop program at the high school to accommodate that need. Talking about the girls wrestling program, that should be going into this school this year. And then flag football next spring should be becoming a sport for the women as well. Also with activities, we're going to be expanding our after-school enrichment programs. That's been through the Medlick enrichment. We started that a little bit last year. We're continuing offering those programs this year. We're going to offer a basic skills boot camp during the summer for students that are maybe struggling with some of the basics and try to get them up to the grade level or speed where they need to be. And this year, we think this one's going to be a big one. We're offering a theater arts summer camp for grades 6 through 12. I think the play is going to be Frozen, and they're going to be doing that. So the kids will all be working together this summer. I can't remember exactly how many weeks, but it's at least 4 weeks long. They'll be putting a production on at the end of, I think, July, maybe early August with that. And Ms. Lunt and I are working very hard on trying to get this aerial adventure program. You might know it as Project Adventure or something like that. That's when you put the telephone poles up, zip lines and things. So we're working on that, and we hope to have something like that installed by the end of next year, if not sooner. Staff development, we're trying to empower them, invigorate them, again, with the Google Classroom, Amplify, AI, all things we've been doing a lot of PD for throughout the year. We've had different people come in, we've had teachers share with each other. We're training for advanced study in world languages at the high school, and we're trying to do more team building programs to retain the staff. There's a lot of competition right now for teachers throughout the state, and we're trying to do everything we can to make sure we're retaining them, keeping them here, and developing them. And it's been working pretty well so far. For our technology, we're enhancing our software applications. Mr. Thompson has been doing a great job as director with our cybersecurity. I don't want to jinx us, but so far we've been doing a great job making sure people aren't breaking through our systems. Our website continues to grow. Each month you can see new developments on there, and it's more easily accessible, more friendly on your cell phones, and easily used for the parents to get the information that they need. And we've been responding to a lot of community input. So when we get a lot of things, we don't just put it to the side. We do take it, we value that input, and we try to integrate that into whatever we're trying to do to make it a better experience for all. Regarding facilities, again, trying to improve things, inspire things. We have the security vestibules being finalized this summer, with all the remaining schools, completing the painting and hallway upgrades, landscaping, playground upgrades all across the district, the HVAC systems, and hopefully the auditorium. That's from years to come, but these things are still on our list of things to do. So I'm going to pause right there. We're going to take a breath, ask for any questions or any comments.